Since then, Liu Yang's life had been Quite Chinese letter. Each morning he sat atop the mountain, facing the sky with his 5 palms upturned, basking in the early light. In the mornings he honed his sword skills, cultivating his spirit alongside his blade. At noon he would rest on a tree branch for a short while. Then in the afternoons he sparred against puppets, enduring their blows. After dinner he read by candlelight, completing the tasks assigned to him by senior sister. Thus passed another year, and Liu Yang's cultivation steadily improved. Look, isn't that the fourth disciple of the sect master, Liu Yang with the sword spirit root? In the task hall, Liu Yang wore a white robe, his eyes gleaming. The red tassel at the hilt of his sword made him stand out. Anyone who saw him would praise his youthful and talented appearance. Most of the Taoist disciples recognized each other here in the task hall. Whenever someone met an uncommon person, they would naturally chat to satisfy their curiosity. Liu Yang was the top performer in the initiation trials and possessed a sword spirit root. He had attracted the good-natured river spirit and Dai Boffin as well, becoming a disciple of the sect master under his own master's tutelage. With senior sister personally training him, he shone brightly among the new disciples, earning great renown. Even Tao Tianai with her celestial beauty could not compare to Liu Yang. That Liu Yang, trained by senior sister herself. Yes, that's right. He just became a foundation establishment cultivator a few days ago, someone said. Foundation establishment already. No wonder he's here in the task hall. He must be taking on tasks to hone himself. Liu Yang was used to the curious gazes of his fellow disciples, who were discussing him as if he were a rare animal. His senior brothers had spoken correctly. 7 days ago, he successfully entered foundation establishment and spent another week stabilizing before emerging from seclusion. Following senior sister's instructions, he wandered around the task hall. Here, Liu Yang witnessed all kinds of tasks, marveling at their diversity. From slaying a mass of undead to helping find lost pets, there was no shortage of variety. For instance, the task he was currently reading required finding a dual cultivation technique, something serious and not frivolous. Dual cultivation techniques came in 2 types, serious and frivolous. Serious ones involved mutual assistance between male and female cultivators, balancing yin and yang. Frivolous ones were best left unmentioned. The task had been posted by a registered fox spirit from the Taoist sect. While the sect's mission included subduing demons, they did not indiscriminately kill all spirits. For those with clean records and no malicious intent, the sect would register them, granting them legal status. This fox spirit was named Su Yan. She lived in the deep mountains as a small fox until she was caught by a hunter's trap. A noble disciple saved her from the mountain, allowing her to transform into a fox spirit after consuming a fruit that activated her hidden bloodline. Grateful for the rescue, Su Yan transformed into a human and sought out the noble disciple who had saved her. He had since become the current family head, having seen many beautiful women but none as stunning as Su Yan. They married. The problem was that fox spirits naturally absorbed yang energy, making them the recipients during their marital relations. Fortunately, this could be remedied by restoring the yang energy so it wasn't fatal. Reducing the frequency of intimacy helped. But with a new marriage and restricted intimacy, neither party was willing to comply indefinitely. The husband grew increasingly weak, leading to gossip. Su Yan hoped to find a serious dual cultivation technique to control her fox charm. The task had been hanging for some time without takers, not because such techniques were rare, but because anyone who took the task would be seen as having a serious one, and thus might be asked about any frivolous ones they possessed. Meng Jingzhu was best suited for this task. With his Meng family's status, he surely had many dual cultivation techniques, none of which could be frivolous due to his pure yang spirit root. If Meng Jingzhu had a frivolous technique, he would have no choice but to accept it. Meng Jingzhu had been foundation establishment longer than Liu Yang. This was the 3rd task he had taken on. "You've also entered foundation establishment," Meng Jingzhu said with a smile. Both of them were single spirit root cultivators, their cultivation aptitudes not vastly different. Lu Yang's entry into foundation establishment was somewhat unexpected. Recalling his year-long ordeal under senior sister's tutelage, Lu Yang sighed, "Finally, I've made it. After completing this task, let's have a feast. I'll treat you," Meng Jingzhu said generously, having plenty of spirit stones. After Meng Jingzhu left, Lu Yang continued browsing the tasks posted on the walls. Northern regions may harbor traces of demonic rituals. Foundation establishment cultivators are advised to investigate. The reward is 400 contribution points. Additional rewards will be given for any extra information. Li Hong, a Taoist from Shanhaiguan, has lost his pet. Someone needs to find it. Lu Yang paused, thinking this task was good. Searching for small cats and dogs posed no danger. Then he looked further. A missing two-winged tiger with late-stage inner core cultivation is worth 5,000 contribution points if found. Lu Yang shrank back. An inner core spirit beast, a two-winged tiger with ancient bloodline, the source of the phrase "adding wings to a tiger." He had no right to be considered as its toothpick. Moving on. Kunk Mountain exhibits unusual energy fluctuations during day and night transitions, suggesting a yet undiscovered immortal cavern. Foundation establishment cultivators are advised to investigate. The reward is 8,000 contribution points. Additional rewards will be given if the cavern contains valuable treasures. Another task irrelevant to Lu Yang. In the outside world, an artificer could call themselves a master after traversing THE Chinese letter. A foundation establishment cultivator could dominate small regions for centuries. An inner core cultivator might dare to call themselves a true immortal and establish their own sect. But in the Taoist sect, even ordinary passers-by were inner core cultivators. Throwing a brick would likely hit many with ordinary disciples' abilities. They would throw it back. Taoist sect disciples were all elite, chosen from the best. Before Lu Yang's new batch of recruits, the lowest cultivation level at the sect was foundation establishment. No matter how successful you might be in the outside world, upon returning to the Taoist sect, you had to behave like a commoner. Thus, few tasks suitable for foundation establishment cultivators were posted. Lu Yang looked through several, all requiring inner core or late-stage inner core cultivation. He noticed an especially interesting task. Long-term mission. Collect unrecorded techniques from the Taoist sect. Rewards vary based on technique content. Also, please do not accept this task. Senior Sister Yunjai. The Canon repository has already established a Yunjai section where you can place your written techniques directly.